There we go. Trying to adjust this motherfucker. Alright, so I've had this game for a couple years now. I've actually already got the platinum trophy for it. Again, this is Backburner. I ain't doing no walkthroughs. I'm just chilling and playing a video game. If a motherfucker be watching, they be watching. If not, oh well. I don't even think... Hold on, let me check something out.
You're not
Don't renew. Motherfucking YouTube. Your channel. Here we go. Your channel. Alright, there we go. I literally checked to make sure everything was straight. Bro, ever since... Yo, I forgot how it works, but I think you gotta finish the game at least once to play as the other 3 playable characters. I thought the dude in the damn shard lab, the meth lab, as I like to call it, I thought they were gonna make him a playable character along with Jeeble, but they didn't bother. Anyways, this is all old girl can do. Just spam an overhead Claymore strike like she Nightmare from Soul Edge. Or Siegfried from Soul Edge. Soul Calibur. That's how old I am. I've been on this shit for years. Now, have I played Child of Light? Yes. Is it a good game? Debatable. It's an okay turn-based RPG. You know? It was one of those instances where a Western developer tried to do the Japanese video game the way the Japanese do video games. What's up? Old lady talking. Say what? A pen? Yeah. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. There ain't nobody online. I'm just no. I'll be streaming every now and again. Yeah, I'm just streaming just for. Yeah, I got this capture card too, but I use this shit for like my PS2 games and everything else. That goes through the PC and all the other shit. But yeah, with PlayStation shit, it's just a button. You just press the share button. That's it. And then you set up if you got a YouTube account, you can stream it through that or Twitch. And yeah, you said you need a pen? Oh yeah. Let me see. I know I got a pen somewhere around here. Oh, here we go. Oh, you out? Alright, yo. Oh, my man's had to disappear real quick. But yeah. I have to tell the homie. Yeah, no. I thought I had a pen somewhere. Oh well. I'll just get it for him next time. I have like a pen for him. I got a whole bunch of them shits too. Anyways, motherfucker. Found the pen right then and there. Oh yeah. Alright, so we floating through the air. This is a game I finished like 2 years ago. Platinum trophy and everything. I actually enjoyed this game. more than Castlevania Symphony of the Night. You know what else I enjoy more than Symphony of the Night? Order of Ecclesia. But everybody swore up and down. Everybody swore up and down. Oh, you ain't gonna get me. You can't catch me. Alright, bitch. Oh, you son of a bitch. Hold up. Hold up. I got something for you. Release the hounds. Oh, you know what? Robert? Fuck that. Geneva. God damn, the range on that shit. Oh, hell no. God damn. Only thing that sucks is Aurora is slower than Christmas. Especially... Oh, nope. Nope. Hey, look. Ooh. Oh, are you kidding me? You see this, where this man walks? Oh, you motherfucker. Alright. Damn. Bitch. Ooh. Let me go fly back over here like an eagle. Like literally, this. So you can do that. You can backdash while you're airborne, and then you could. And you can counter. But that's it. Like, you can't do much else in this motherfucker. And now I'm healed. Oh. And now I got enough bars. I got service. Bro, that 22 HP just off collision damage? Nigga. Like, you know, we for real, game developers gotta stop. I can't say they gotta stop this. Oh, goddamn, cat tongue. Robert. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's about it. Yep. Ooh. Okay. Alright. A lot of poison status effects in the meth lab. Look at me cooking the lab! And it's 420. You got smacked. Like you just smoked a whole blunt to the face or something loud. Get smacked. Oh. I don't want to deal with that. All right. Right on, right on. Come on. Let's go to the beach. Dylan, Dylan, and Dylan. Is that it? That's literally this whole area? No. Can't be. Oh, hold on. A bit. Alright, this is. We don't do, Listen, I'm trying to tell you. Ah, cut him. Bitch. Fly like an eagle. See, this is a part of the game where it's like super easy, because now all I gotta do is this. And I literally can go anywhere in this level. Bitch. Power armor. I did it. Just being able to fly. Makes navigating this specific area so painless. Like, just think about it. You don't have to platform all the way back up to where you were. You know, the other problem is like, if you see, you notice how the map just kind of switches up, and there's an empty space right there. That's because on some level, I think they expect you to go all the way the fuck around, but that's not gonna happen. Either that, or I think you have to go indoors. But I'm pretty sure I went everywhere. Yeah, there's not really anywhere for me to go. But yeah, collision damage is probably the most infuriating thing about video games in the modern era and, you know, back in the day. But I am aware that collision damage is still needed. You know, and when I say collision damage, I'm talking about just if an enemy touches your hitbox, you know. It's like two characters in Street Fighter, for example. They can touch each other. But then, eventually, somebody's going to have to press a button. And that's kind of how it works. Somebody has to press a button in order to hit or get hit. You gotta hold back the block to keep from getting hit. And certain actions will result in what's called chip damage. Which of course is with chip damage, it's simple. If you get hit while you're blocking, you know, you'll take a little damage. But think about it this way. You ever blocked a full-on punch, right? It still hurts. But it doesn't hurt as much as, say, just taking that bitch full on. Hence the term chip damage. You know? For example, you and your girl start arguing, right? Since you're a dude, you got super armor, right? Or auto guard. Whatever the case, your girl's ticking all the right places, and she's like 5'10". So she's not small. She's not even small. She's pretty tall for women. And, you know, you see them knock a nigga out. Well, that's pretty much the idea. Now, she's mad at you and then starts beating you up. Now, you know, it's not really going to hurt too much. Well, who wants to sit up and take chip damage? That shit is still annoying. Nobody wants to take chip damage from their girl. Especially if she being petty. Jealous for no reason. You know, nobody wants to take chip damage. Now, the thing to keep in mind is, while I'm talking about fighting game, you know, terminology, that shit still applies to reality, believe it or not. You know? Especially since you guys like to make jokes about getting the sonic rings beat out of somebody. You ever heard somebody say something like, man, that nigga got the sonic rings beat out of him? We might as well embrace the nerd culture on all fronts. If I have to explain it to you, that's fine. Anyways. Now, another way to explain chip damage is a domestic violence situation, right? Now, this is a sensitive subject for some people, I understand. However, let's give you a scenario. You and your girl, right? You're not arguing, but you're not having a good time, and she's doing the most. You know, you want to be a decent dude and just not play into it, but at the same time, you're in public, she's loud, she's obnoxious, she wants to make a scene, and you have to defend yourself. Otherwise, you look like a whole bitch, right? There's another term in fighting games called turtling. Turtling is where you just basically sit there and block all day. Now, games like Super Smash Brothers, there's ways to get around turtling, right? You got mix-ups, which of course is if somebody thinks you're gonna hit low, and instead you hit high, right? or a hit with an overhead, right? Because a crouching guard, for example, blocks mid and low attack, mid, low, and high, or yeah, mid and high attack. Excuse me, mid and low attacks, but not high attacks, overheads, and depending on how the game is balanced, cross-ups. Alright, cross-up is where you have, it's usually a jump-in attack, you know, so it comes in airborne, but that jump-in attack ends up on the other side of your opponent. Now, clearly, that's not going to be something you'll see in an everyday real-life situation, but you will see a dude turtling and taking chip damage out in public from time to time. On the other hand, let's talk about chip damage from a verbal abuse standpoint, right? Just because your girl is sitting up there taking every mean thing that you're saying, right? I mean, regardless if you're a drug addict, you're just going through some shit, or not. She's willing to bear the brunt of that verbal abuse. She knows what you're going through is a hard time. But she's not going to stand there and be your training dummy, right? And the thing about training dummies, right? Like say Street Fighter 5 or 4, really just any Street Fighter game with a training mode, right? The training dummy is normally set to automatically guard basically everything. But, again, with a good mix-up or, you know, just practicing some combos, you know, vortex setups, whatever. I know I'm getting out there with terminology here, but hear me out. If you're talking about a training dummy, right? Your girl's that training dummy. Now, most men, the abuse is verbal. It's the things that we say, because, you know, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. And I don't know why sticks and stones does not apply, because it's hard to stick to that mantra or that way of life thinking when somebody is saying the most greasy, nasty things that you know. And everybody outside looking in knows, even if they don't know you. Remember, this is a public thing. That's hurting some feelings. Right? Whatever the case, the chip damage a woman normally takes in regular relationships is always damage from verbal and mental abuse, right? On the contrary, men be taking a lot more of that damage than women do. In fact, if we were to actually pull up the statistics, men take more verbal and mental abuse far more than you would think. However, it's women who do more physical abuse, right? The verbal and mental abuse is on top of that, yeah, because honestly, whether you're in an abusive situation or y'all are just not enjoying each other's company and hate each other in the time frame, y'all are going to say and make each other think very awful things and make each other feel awful and think less of each other and yourselves, as well as beat the shit out of each other. That's just what happens, right? But more often than not, especially in committed relationships, women are the domestic abusers physically, and men are 100% more of the verbal and mental abusers. And again, women don't notice that they physically abuse the shit out of their men, and they don't think that they are because they do such little damage, you know. But a punch I had to block from hitting me in the face is still going to hurt my hand if my bitch hits like a truck. Alright? Just like, you know, think of it this way. Doesn't matter if you got a bulletproof vest on, getting shot still hurts. Sure, there's no hole in your skin, but you know, there's a hole in your heart. Who put it there? See what I'm saying? And the crazy part is, you understand how the Grand Canyon was formed, right? They say the science behind it was that a bunch of water happened to be there at one point and just eventually washed away parts of the dirt or whatever, right? Well, that's basically the effect of a man's words when he's speaking to his woman, you know, in a negative tone, right? And so when you look at chip damage, right, some video games do something interesting, right? Some of them, they give you life that you can get back. You know, if you hang back, just don't get hit, you know, whether you're taking chip damage or regular damage, you just don't get hit, you know, that life comes back. Or you switch, or if we're talking a tag team fighting game, you switch that character out for another character you have in your party. And then it's a case of what's it called? And just so you know, I don't know why I decided to talk about this. I guess because I started bitching about how damage is dealt in some video games versus others, but let's keep it going. So, number one, when you play a fighting game, you don't like having to defend, right? You're playing a fighting game to beat the shit out of your opponent to win. But if they're not playing the game like a good sportsman and they're just blocking everything, right? It's not fun. Now, if they're blocking and countering, that shit's gonna hurt, you know? And if they're not even, you know, that's playing defensively, right? There's a difference between playing defensively and just straight up turtling, right? And what a lot of men do, right? And they don't think about this. If they decide to entertain or engage in, you know, any kind of discourse, you know, negative discourse with their woman at any point in time, right? I'm guilty of this too, right? What ends up happening, and like this is how Kevin Hart explains it, right? In one of his stand-ups. You say what you gotta say, and then you break the fuck out, right? That's what you're supposed to do. So say what you want to say real quick, leave her stunned, and then leave. That's the equivalent. The turtling is not always just blocking. Sometimes it's running away. You know, until the timer runs out. That's what a lot of guys do. So some guys do to win arguments. Oh shit! Didn't think that was gonna happen. So that's interesting. But some guys literally say what they need to say, get it off their chest, and then they skedaddle, right? Go somewhere where it's safe, away from that angry woman, and then they wait until the coast is clear, i.e. time over, right? Now, whoever wins the round is determined by who dealt more damage before the timer ran out. So, if what you said had her sitting at 70% of a life meter, and you didn't allow what she said to, you know, bring your stamina meter down, you're looking at a win. A win's a win, right? A win is a win. A win is a win, as they say in the memes, right? That's the equivalent of turtling in a relationship. Right? Now, when I say this, I'm not talking about an ass. I am, you know, freebasing it though. And when I say that, what I mean is, I'm literally speaking from a place of personal experience with the genre, as well as personal life experience. So I can tell you that. Now what I'm saying is, yeah, freestyling it. It's on the fly. There's no script. So I have to keep the same train of thought, stay focused, which I have a very big problem with. You know, I haven't been diagnosed properly with ADD, but what I can tell you is that car accident kind of left my short-term memory a little fucked up. You know, so other things that I think might have contributed to how bad my short-term memory is, you know, probably all the drug and alcohol abuse that I've put my body through, you know, over the years, and, you know, not being healthy. But that's getting a little too personal now. Moving on. Or back to the topic at hand. So as I was saying, like, turtling in a relationship is simply saying what you gotta say to your woman to win an argument real quick, and then leaving before she can gaslight you into thinking, doing, or acting a certain way beyond that point, or you know, just keeping it G. And handling business. Whatever the case, the number one thing you want to do in any situation, and I'm not a red pill guy, I say this either. I know a lot of those guys, they say they speak for, you know, men and, you know, things like that, and that's great. But I also speak for men. I also speak for women. Not as a self-proclaimed feminist, although, you know, because I think to call yourself a feminist and exclude men of all different walks of life and thought and schools of thought from being able to participate in the social discourse surrounding interpersonal relationships between men and women. I think that is stupid. I think even, you know, Emma Watson, you know, the girl who played Hermione on the Harry Potter series, basically taught y'all better. You know? Is it really, can you really call it feminism if you're not if you ever want to fuck a dog up, hit him in his nose, bro. My name ain't Kunta. My name ain't Toby either, bro. Ooh! Oh, somehow. And they will chomp at your ass. tallest tower, slaying foul dragons, her boon. Grown once more, restoring her power. She should dispose of the moon. Hurry now, there's a chance for sleep. She steals her nerves to delve down to the depths of the most deep. Shing. Puberty. Oh shit. Full grown. Such a conservative outfit. Oh, look at that. Can we get something? She got some big old, I mean, well, they ain't that big. Let me see. Anyways, it's enough of that. She got socks on. She wearing socks. Socks, berry wings. Oh. Can I do something else? Alright. So anyways, now that I'm done getting sidejacked, we're talking about, basically turtling and then winning with a time over. Yeah. That's what a lot of, to be honest, turtling is a lot of what men do in relationships, but we we have a natural defense against a woman's spite, shame, insults, and guilt. But the thing that we are most the thing that we are most resilient to, right? Isn't words. It isn't words. It's physical stuff. Here's the thing. A bitch you don't know, if she puts her hands on you, you know, I don't care who you are, you might have a change of heart when your life is in danger, or, you know, you're taking the brunt of too much physical damage, right? That's when you need to stop listening to motherfuckers and saying, you know, just suck it up. You're stronger and more resilient than they are. That don't mean shit. Alright? It's easier to tell somebody, don't let one bad minute fuck up a whole 24 hours. Right? Like, don't let one bad moment fuck up an otherwise perfectly good day. And a lot of people, men, women, they do that shit. Right? And for a lot of women, that's not what you do, it's what you say. Because there are exceptions, obviously, but we're not talking about anecdote here. We're talking about actual factual shit. A lot of times when men put their hands on women, it's because of the shit that women say, not the things that they do to them. You know? Because a man can stab and shoot, a woman can stab and shoot a man, and he will still take her back. A woman can cheat on a man, and he will still take her back. Right? But if a woman says something, and she knows what to say to push your buttons too, you know exactly what to say to push her buttons too. You just don't do it. Right? That's one thing we do have enough integrity to not do, is be bitch made in the moment against our women. Most of the time. You know? But a lot of dudes get caught up in what a woman says and then starts throwing hands You know, when they had any and all opportunities beforehand to throw hands. You know, what she calls is just a little, you know, little slap or whatever else. No, that shit hurt. But again, men will forgive a woman beating on them before they forgive a woman for what they say. That's facts. So, sticks and stones don't mean shit when words always hurt. And then here's the worst part. Men understand that they have to keep the conversations that they have with other men civil because of that potential threat of violence. And the only reason why men come to blows in public is because they either hear what they misinterpret what somebody is saying, or, you know, motherfuckers just be talking shit. And see, most of the fights that are started are because somebody says something about somebody's mama, somebody's kids, right? And that somebody is usually a man who don't take too kindly to that shit. So that, oh man, she attacks so much faster now. Oh, fuck you. Look, just fine before. God damn, she's almost as tall as... Now, do I believe that people should be forgiven for their sins against each other? Yes, I do. I do believe. I don't believe like how MLD says. It says, you know, you should endure. I don't think anybody should endure, because again, that whole thing I said about turtling, right? That's essentially enduring a bunch of pain until the timer runs out. Because here's the thing, even though you said what you said and then broke the fuck out, right? You're still in pain. You just left the room because what you said, you know, was going to escalate the situation even more. But you know that woman ain't going to chase you too far down the road if you get in your car and leave, or if you walk out the house. She's not going to do it. You know? Or if you go to your personal space and lock the door, turn on the music, and that's that. You know? Very few women, and I do mean very few women, got the gall and the nerve to go outside and start or run around fucking your shit up because you said something that was true. And most of the time, the stuff that men say that's true about the woman they're with is something that they should use as a way to look at themselves in the mirror and take a long, hard look at their lives. Right? But how we deliver it is a completely different story. We're angry when we deliver this shit. And it's usually stuff that's been a long time coming. We just, again, we turtle that shit. You know? And so that brings me to the next mechanic in fighting games. The super meter. Right? Certain fighting games have different names for them. The super meter is interesting. Depending on the game, right? You might have a meter that actually carries over from one round to the next. Sometimes it's not the super meter, sometimes it's whatever video game system or fighting system specific meter. Like, for example, the Ultra Gauge, right? That doesn't carry over between the rounds. Right? If I remember correct. Yeah, in Street Fighter 4, the Ultra Meter doesn't carry over between rounds. It's been a while. I gotta boot up Street Fighter 4. See Ultra meter is one that doesn't carry over between rounds. Because if it did, then let's say somebody... Damn about Nemo. I don't know why, but my console thought I was talking to them for a second. But... Excuse me. The Ultra meter, right? It's a function in Street Fighter 4 where ooh, I can see the whole character model. Look at those Canada maple leaves. You see, this is kind of low res. I'm sure if I were playing this game on PC, it wouldn't be that way. Oh, it's just dirt. Oh, hey, my old lady's home. Yeah, I got lemonade. Huh? $2? $2? Oh, I thought it was too much. No idea. I thought it was like 2 for $5 over there. Yeah. So I was saying, like, okay, so the Ultra meter in Street Fighter 4. Here's a simple thing about that. That game, I'm actually streaming. So that mechanic, you get, it's called revenge gauge, actually, is what it's called. So within that round, you have till a time over, or somebody's stamina meter, or your opponent's stamina meter is completely depleted, to use, you know, the full stock, or, you know, half that stock of revenge gauge. And you get that from taking damage. You know, direct damage, chip damage, and auto guard or focus attack damage, right? Not auto guard, super armor damage, right? And then of course you have the red focus attack, which, if I remember correct, takes like a stock of super meter or 2, I can't remember. But it allows you to take, it allows you to you know, it gives you more super armor basically. So instead of doing a regular focus attack, you can do what's called a red focus, and, you know, basically juggernaut through a few hits of damage. Obviously, with the way fighting games work, it's different. So, for example, right, a focus attack or red focus is not going to go through Hugo's what's it called? Is it Hammer Mountain? I can't remember. His little rush punch. But an EX version of of Hugo's rush punch, because you know he's a throw type, he'll just juggernaut through that shit and reuse super Hadouken. He'll just eat that shit. Little known fact, I watched Maximilian dude get knocked off by that shit playing an online match, I believe. And then I did that shit against one of my friends playing an online match. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah. This is back when Ultra Street Fighter 4 had just come out, so that shit's like almost, that was like 10 years ago. Well, but that's neither here nor there. Now what I was saying about that revenge gauge You got 1 round to use it. It's a use it or lose it kind of deal, right? And if you have ultra combo, you know, you can choose between 1 or 2 different ultra combos, right? So you could have ultra combo 1 or 2, or you can have what's called ultra combo double, where you have access to both your ultra attacks at the expense of less potency, meaning it will do less damage, or in Elena's case, just not heal you as much, but still be a pretty broken fucking attack because, well, it's not an attack, it's more of a function. Like, basically, anybody that can heal themselves mid-fight in a fighting game is kind of broken. Oh, she can sit in chairs now. I wonder who this YouTuber is. I don't know. I'm still trying to find Joe from GameSack in here. But no, with that said, ooh. Now I have to actually get closer to shit because this doesn't... Oh, everything takes like no damage off of me now. It's dope. So as I'm trying not to get sidetracked, but I'm still, even after, like, I think damn near 3 years of owning this game, I'm still impressed by this game on all accounts. But I think part of that is just the fact that I have not played through this whole game as Aurora yet. I also haven't played through this whole game as Bloodless and Zangetsu yet, you know. And even though Solid Snake, aka David Hayter, is in the game as Zangetsu, I don't play this game in English. So I'm one of those people that's a sub over dub dude. There's just some things that I prefer or that work better in the language of origin in the language of the country of origin it comes from. Like a Western developed video. I mean, I play games with good dubs, but I digress. I need to stop rambling on and, you know, try to say what I was trying to say about that Ultra combo. Alright, so Ultras are kind of like use it or lose it. Now, for somebody who doesn't play fighting games, or somebody who's a sore loser, they would consider it what is called a comeback mechanic. I'm like, okay, well, so are supers and everything else. At the end of the day, it doesn't change the fact that you earned those strikes. You know, you had to take the damage to even earn the right to use an Ultra combo. That's how it works. You know? I don't know what's supposed to happen because I'm cursed, but I know I'm not coming this way again. Oh, my hat. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's... Okay. Not so bad. Yeah, so that being cursed for Aurora means having your life and your HP and MP halved. And you figure that would be alright, but no, that's kinda sucks. So less room. It's the cat. It's the name of the cat. I don't remember what the hell I was supposed to do here, but I'm pretty sure it involves uh, playing those music boxes in a specific order. Nah, so the idea behind ultras is it's a use it or lose it kind of deal. All right, you've earned the ability to do extra damage, but it's less you earned it and more like you went through some shit and you got some stress to release, so you release it. An ultra combo is like that, and when you just so happen to do it to end a match instead of a round, cool, because that's, it's kind of what you want. The thing is, you ain't gotta do it that way, right? So, in a lot of ways, ultras, right, aren't necessarily defense mechanisms for a in an argument, that's a comeback mechanic, right? But the only reason you were coming back so hard on your partner is because they done said or did some shit that you just didn't take too kindly to, right? And so all that resentment, all that animosity, all that hatred, all that venom, all of that shit, oh, slapped me with his tail. Okay. That's alright. I can fly, motherfucker. Oh, and you have eye lasers. Okay. Nope. 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 I will already will all float on. Oh, don't you worry. Anyways, so this is the one thing. If you and your girl are arguing, right? If you and your partner are arguing, it is behoove you, right? As someone who loves and cares for your partner, not to use any past grievances or resentment as a means to get back in the heat of the moment. Because all that's going to do is make your partner mad. And then guess what they're going to do? If you're feeling that petty, they're going to steal off on you. You know? And that's not the way to do it. Right? Granted, your partner didn't have to finesse you like that. They didn't have to, use the comeback mechanic. They didn't have to be so cheap. But what you have to realize is even if that is the case, I'm not telling anybody to be the bigger person when I say this either. I'm also not encouraging anyone to fucking, go to hell for the lowest of lows either. But what I am saying is your partner is with you for a reason, right? Using an ultra combo, that don't help nobody, right? That hurts unnecessary. That hurts feelings on an unnecessary level. Oengus, I swear I said Onegus. I know I'm dyslexic now. Oh, it's the spell book. Well, Forget you, bro. Igniculous. Alright, this room has been cleared. What's up here? Oh! Look at this woman's run speed. It's just... Anyways, yeah, you definitely don't want to you definitely don't want to give your girl the ultra combo, bro. She don't deserve that. All the same, a woman's ultra combo is her words. She'll say some real seething and angry shit. I'll say some shit so ugly, it hurts bad, and ugly hurts to the bone, my guy. So, she does a little pose. She's not even pained by this shit. Oh yeah, give me the guitar, bitch. I fucks with this. Mad as hell. Yeah, don't. If that's your real, if that's your old lady, if that's your partner for life, don't be doing them like that, man. 'Cause they don't deserve that. Even if even if that's how they be doing you. Now, if it's a bit much, then, you know, all I gotta say to that is to just fucking hang it up, bro. You don't need that negativity in your life. Like, it is useless. It's pointless. Y'all together for what? Round 2, round 3? She ain't ever gonna be able to beat you, but you gonna sit up and say, run it back. You ain't ever gonna be able to beat her, no matter how sharp your tongue is. You know? It's just not gonna work. You need a silver tongue. But more importantly, you know, some words need to be smooth like butter. You know? And cold as ice. Sweet like honey. That's the silver tongue. Right? You know? It's like, you gotta be like a pimp in a courtroom. Be well mannered, you know. Gotta be well mannered. You know, always polite, always cordial. But, you know, you don't want to gas people up, but, you know, you want to be so smooth with the vernacular that they gotta be like, damn, what else that mouth do? You know what I mean? How it is. You got to be able to top the draws off of, you know, got to be able to top the draws off of every suit in the boardroom. You know what I mean? And not everybody got game like that, but everybody. When I say game like that, I'm not talking about like impeccable, you know, patterns of speech and a wide-ranging vocabulary. All you gotta do is be kind. And that literally requires no skill at all. It's persistence, which gives you the proficiency. And that's what a lot of people lack. They lack the discipline to, oh shit, I'm gonna die. Thank God. Get the fuck out of here. Woo. Yeah, all you gotta do is have some kind of proficiency in how you approach people and talk to people. Nothing wrong with being direct, but don't be an asshole. Don't be a jerk. Anyways, I'm getting too distracted by this video game here. I'm trying to teach a life lesson because it's all basically in hopes that somebody will pop in on this stream or actually watch it all the way through and maybe catch some of the shit that I say and vibe with it. Beyond that, I'm chilling, I ain't doing shit, and I ain't interacting with nobody. I'm enjoying my time. So I may be just talking to myself or whoever's in the room with me at the time. That's all there is to it. But yeah, I think as some people like, we as men need to. Ah, motherfucker! Oh yeah. Give me that. Are you kidding? It's just like that. What the fuck is the point of that damn charity in there? Oh, it's just a bug. Oh shit. How dare you? Last time I checked, your name was not Vlad Tepes, the Impaler. Oh, shrimp dicks ass nigga in a damn suit of armor. Again, all the stuff that I said before is not to be used in some way to be taken out of context. I doubt anybody will actually watch this motherfucker anyway, so. Just one of my goofy cornball ass sessions. They literally just kicked me out. Oh, bitch. You thought it was sweet out here, huh? You thought it was sweet out here, cuz? Oh, fake ass platinum blonde Sasuke. Somebody was like, hey, give me that Super Saiyan Sasuke. I ain't never read Naruto and Dragon Ball, but I want to be hip and cool. Say no more, fam. I literally gotta be that damn tall. They said you gotta be this tall to ride. I guess. Oh. Being grown doesn't mean you stop having a dirty mind. It means you get a little lazy about your sexual desires from time to time, or just in general, but it does not mean that you stop being a pervert. I know not everybody is like a nasty, lecherous, you know, sexually deviant pervert, but there are some of those people, like me, who actually are. Oh shit, I'm about to die again. Heal me! You're being sick. Oh yeah, this is where OD would normally be. Warlock Dracule. So the way this game is designed, you can tell between some of the areas that we're alright, I'm gonna go back to alright. I need some more gold. Need some more confession. Nah, leave that on. It's already high enough. Anyways, I'm tired. I'm rambling on. My old lady's here, and I think I've streamed long enough. Oh, tune in next time. Or not.